Imagine a workplace where disputes between employers and management are resolved smoothly before they escalate into strikes or legal battles. Sounds ideal, right? But did you know that Indian law already provides a structured way to handle such conflicts? It's called the Works Committee, a crucial yet often overlooked part of the Industrial Disputes Act of 1947. If you're an employee, or just someone who wants to understand how workplace harmony can be maintained legally, this video is for you. Stick around as we break down what a Works Committee is, why it matters, and how it can actually prevent industrial disputes before they explode into major conflicts. And hey, if you are new here, make sure to check out our playlist on industrial and business laws in India. The link is in the description. So, what exactly is Works Committee? Simply put, it's a committee within an industrial establishment made up of both employer and employee representatives. Their job to promote peaceful workplace relations and discuss common concerns before they turn into legal battles. Under Section 3 of the Industrial Disputes Act 1947, any industrial establishment with 100 or more workers is required to form a works committee. The aim to resolve minor disputes internally instead of taking every issue to labor courts. Think of it like a bridge between the management and workers, a structured way to handle concerns before they become into full-blown disputes. Now, let's talk about how a works committee is actually formed. The law states that the employer must set up this committee where both employers and workers have equal representation. Employee representatives must be elected through a fair voting process. Employer representatives are nominated by the management. The number of workers in the committee should not be less than the employer representatives. A key point here is if a trade union exists in the company, it must be consulted while choosing worker representatives. This ensures fair representation and prevents bias. But here's the catch. While the Works Committee can discuss grievances and suggest solutions, it does not have the power to make legally binding decisions. Let me share a real-world example to show why Works Committee matters. A few years ago, a textile factory in Tamil Nadu faced serious unrest. Workers were unhappy about the overtime wages and shift timings, leading to frequent protests. Now, instead of taking this issue to the labor court immediately, the company set up a works committee. Over several meetings, both management and workers discussed the concerns and eventually a mutual agreement was reached. The result, the company introduced fairer shift hours and better overtime pay without going through costly and time-consuming litigation. More importantly, the trust between workers and management improved significantly. Now, let's take a look at a landmark case related to works committees, Northbrook Jute Company Limited versus Workmen. This case was important because it clarified the limitations of a works committee. In this case, the Supreme Court ruled that a works committee can suggest solutions, but it cannot alter service conditions of employees unless both parties mutually agree. In simple terms, the committee is for negotiation and discussion, but it cannot legally enforce decisions the way a labor court can. This ruling is crucial because many people assume works committee have the final say in disputes. They don't. They are a conflict resolution tool, not a decision-making authority. Then, why every industrial workplace should take works committee seriously? Now, here's why every employer and worker should pay attention to works committees. First, prevents unnecessary legal battles, saves time and money. 2. Builds trust between workers and management, fewer strikes and protests. 3. Encourages dialogue and transparency, issues get resolved internally. 4. Improves productivity, happy employees mean better performance. Unfortunately, many industries in India ignore this legal requirement, leading to avoidable disputes and strikes. If you work in an industry with over 100 employees, ask yourself, Does your workplace have a functioning works committee? If not, it might be time to raise the conversation. Now, I want to hear from you. Have you ever faced a workplace dispute? Do you think a works committee could have helped? Let me know in the comments below. And if you found this video valuable, don't forget to like, share and subscribe to stay updated with more legal insights that empower businesses and employees alike. Until next time, stay informed, stay empowered. Take care. Bye.